Hey everyone, so today I'm going to be doing another book review for you guys. This one is particularly on the Sailor Moon Book 1, Pretty Guardian, and it has on the cover Sailor Moon herself. Anyways, so I got this from my local library, and I did have to put in a request for it since the new Sailor Moon videos are out. Sailor Moon Crystal, which is actually these books just updated transformations, which I found out are CGI created, which upsets kind of people who are traditional manga readers and are avid fans of Sailor Moon. They're really upset with it. I was kind of impressed, and for the newer generation who has no idea about Sailor Moon, who, you know, they're just starting to be introduced to it, it was kind of cool, especially since I had never seen any of the traditional Sailor Moon episodes. So I enjoyed the video, and I feel that it was very true to the manga from what I've read in the first one. It was, the Sailor Moon episode was only about Act 1 in the first book, so literally just about Sailor Moon, and I'm guessing that the later episodes are going to be about the different acts. So from what I can tell, manga has been, like, the episodes have been acts in a book. So usually about 6 acts gives you an entire book. So you get 6 episodes in a book. Do I feel like that's necessary? No. Do I realize it as good marketing techniques? Yes. Because it keeps people coming back and watching it and things like that and seeing the different things. The only thing that really upsets me about manga is when they do like 7 episodes of backstory and you're just like, what exactly did I just see here? How is this gonna help me in the series? I'm so confused. Like, that's kind of how manga is, and then they jump forward and they're still in a fight scene. 3 episodes later, they finish the fight scene. Bleach is really bad about that one, I know that one for sure. And so is Dragon Ball Z. They're really bad about that. 6 to 8 episodes later, the fight scene's over with. Okay. Anyways, this is a very traditional manga. It's very easy to read. The bubbles, you know, follow through. The drawings are fairly complex, and I love these little ones. These pages here with chibi versions of the sailor, of the different sailors. So those are cute. Here's a bit more of a complex drawing here for you, so you can see. The storyline isn't hard to follow. It does leave me with a few questions like, where's Luna from? And Luna's not answering. She's saying, I'm gonna answer that. And to me, in my mind, that's like the writer saying, I want you to read book 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, where I finally say what it is in book 6. You know, they're looking for the Moon Princess, I guess is what she's called, but then Sailor Moon has these flashbacks, and she's all fancy, and Tuxedo Mask is there, and part of me thinks that Sailor Moon is the princess, and that part of her has been suppressed, but Sailor Moon is kind of a whiny little girl, and to be honest with you, that describes like 85% of females, including myself. I can whine quite a bit. So I do feel like Sailor Moon is a real girl that we And when I say we, I mean females can kind of relate to, but at the same time, most people don't like whiny heroines. They want to see strong and independent and fierce. Well, you've got that in the sailor troops, or sailor cadets. I'm not exactly sure the correct terminology for that. Like I said, I just started into this stuff. I am really enjoying it. Oh, here's one of Sailor Moon. I actually really like her in this outfit. This is her outfit in the Stewardess. Usagi-chan, why a stewardess? Which is Luna. Her response, to protect the passenger's safety and ensure a pleasant trip for each of them. Goofy. Just goofy. But anyways, I would recommend this for people who are not really into manga. This is a really popular series, so be wary of those that are like die-hard Sailor Moon fans, and you're just like, as they come at you and you're just like, whoa, whoa, I just opened the book, I just hit the play button, calm down. And there are a few that are like that. I don't know if I am enjoying the books, and I do plan on reading the next one and the one after that and seeing the episodes. I need to catch up on the past episodes of Sailor Moon. So I need to do that. And I think there's 3 episodes that I've missed, 2 or 3 at least, which will be fun, and I can't wait. Like I said, I did get this in my local library, so definitely check there, but don't be surprised if you have to wait a while for it to be in your hands. But I will say this, it's a fast read. It really is. I think I read this in like 2.5 days, and that was because I would read it for the half hour of wind down time after I finished cleaning up in the shop, and then I'd read it for like 45 minutes before I went to bed. So about an hour and 15 minutes in 3 days, and I finished the book. So if you want a good, there's a lot of questions that needed to be answered in this, and I'm hoping that when I get further in the series that those questions will be answered. I won't know until I get further in the series and I can answer that question for myself. But definitely worth checking it out. I'm going to give this about a 3.5 out of 5 stars because there are so many questions and there's so many holes, I guess you could say. I know there's a lot of characters that we really don't know a whole lot about, but that's what's good about these kinds of books, these mangas, is if they've piqued your interest and you want to know, oh, what are the 4 brothers of the kingdoms descended from heaven? I think that's correct. It has been a while since I've read this book. I want to say like 2.5 weeks, and that's because I've been sick and wasn't able to, or didn't feel comfortable recording videos. I could have, because it was just a stress issue thing that I was dealing with, but they weren't, my little stress sores were not pretty, so I was not going to show you those. But yeah, I'm better now, and I do recommend this book, so go ahead and check it out. Go to your local library, request this book, and if you don't want to wait, if you're a very impatient person, buy it. I found it at my local comic book store, which is new because they didn't have this series beforehand. They're expanding their comic book and manga section, I'm noticing, so yay. Check out your local bookstores. I know a lot of people are really into the manga genre of reading and writing. So, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if they had this entire series. At least every Barnes & Noble and Books A Million I've been into. Sadly, my Books A Million at my parents' house closed down. I was so upset. I was like, when did this happen? Like, I was, sorry, I just yawned too, so it looks like I'm actually crying. Go read this book. I'm gonna stop rambling, and until next time, guys, bye.